Guys, quick reminder just in case you haven't listened to episode 138. I am taking a break right now to focus on my daughter's healing, and in between, I'm going to be cultivating some dope ass interviews and content to bring to you guys for season 2. So, in the meantime, check out these re releases.
Welcome to Seeing with Your Soul, the podcast aimed to inspire you to find your voice and become the best, truest, and most authentic version of yourself. Spiritually intimate, soul-to-soul conversations, life-changing insights, and spiritual teaching and healing. Real, raw, unfiltered. Join your host, Tisha Michelle.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Seeing with Your Soul. What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you guys feeling? Right now, how are you feeling? Use this as an opportunity to check in with yourself. You want to go a little bit further? Put your hands over your heart. Take a nice deep breath and say, how am I feeling right now? Acknowledge how it is that you are feeling, right? Okay, so anyhow, I want to go ahead and get started by expressing my gratitude. What am I grateful for in this present moment? So, I definitely probably would say my health. I'm definitely grateful for my health. And the reason being is because I've been having some challenges lately, but I've been laser focused on my health, especially the past 30 days. Really just like not only just checking in with myself, but getting blood work done, getting like physicals and renewals and really just like diving deep to really see what's going on so I can repair it because I am a firm believer of the mind, body, and soul connection. So I'm attacking it from all the areas. So I'm very, very grateful for my health and I'm grateful for my body and the level of self-awareness that I have to understand that my body is letting me know when I am not in alignment somewhere. So definitely grateful for that. So what's up? Your turn. What are you guys grateful for in this present moment? So let's just get grounded really quick. And unless you're driving, I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. And now let's take a nice deep breath. And I just want you to just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Like another nice deep breath, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more, another nice deep breath. And we're just going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. All right. So what are you grateful for in this present moment? What are you grateful for? Express it. Write it down. Say it out loud. Send it in your head. Pause this. Go ahead and journal. I love, getting the feedback from you guys. And I love like how, some of you say that you use Thursdays when a new podcast episode comes out to journal and that you journal off of what it is that you're grateful for. And I did have someone that said that they start off with expressing like their gratitude and it's like the writing just goes somewhere else. And I love that. To me, I just say like automatic writing where you just start writing and then it's kind of like something just takes control over you. I love that because when you allow yourself to just let it sit and go back and check it, there's always a gem. There's always a message in there for you. So that is beautiful. So yeah, what are you guys grateful for? Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. All right, so quick announcement. My Arizona retreat, it is May 13th through the 16th. I do still have a spot open for someone who's now not able to come. And so you can go on the website, healaligneglow.com, and you can get the information for that retreat there, as well as on Saturday, May 15th. I have day passes for people that just want to come for the day and get the teachings of Jamie Dawn from jamiedawn.com. You can get that information there as well. Also, I have my Bali retreat, which is going to be September 2nd through the 8th. And if you want information on that, you can send me a message. Go to at Mindset Slayer on Instagram and just send me a message and I can give you the information on Bali. I said that I was going to say I'm super excited. I'm excited about both, but I'm not even going to front. I'm a lot more excited to about Bali. One, because I've never been. So, like, how dope is that going to be, right? And then I said I was going to stay a couple of days after. But honestly, I think I may stay the rest of the month. So I actually get to spend that month in Bali. Like, come on, I'm on my eat, pray, love type shit. Backpacking through Bali, learning the culture, hanging out with the locals. Like, so, if all goes well in how I plan it in my mind, I will be in Bali actually for the whole month because I'm going to go a day ahead anyway. So I can get things like, set up and with the little surprises and stuff that I have for the people that are attending the retreat. So, yeah, guys. And of course, I'm going to document it and then I'm going to get on here and I'm going to share a lot of things that, about the whole trip. So, okay. So the last weekend, I co-taught a class, and it was a manifesting mind master class. And I don't remember what we were talking about, but it sparked me to share a story. So I wanted to share that story with you guys. When I was in the military, I was in the army, and I was in basic training. And if anybody's been in the military and no one, you go through a bunch of training. And we had a lot of different exercises to do. And when I say exercise, not like health exercise, but just activities to do. And I would like take lead. I would take lead like in a lot of them and be like, I gotta be the leader. Boom, I got this. We could do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then we got to this one where we were in the woods and we had to read the compass and we had to be able to get out of the woods back to a particular location. And I remember handing it off and I was like, nah, I'm good. Y'all got this one. I don't know how to read a compass. I don't, nope. And I gave it to someone else and I said, you lead. And that was that. That story always pops in my head, but I didn't really understand what that really meant until I started this self discovery journey and, really just discovering more and looking at the deeper meaning of things. So in that moment, I did not believe in myself and I did not trust myself that I did not trust that I could get out of those woods to the destination. So I gave someone else my compass, right? And I said, here, you lead. All of us have an internal compass that tells us to go left, that tells us to go right, that tells us to say this, speak up about this, ask a question, explore this, apply for this job, start that business. We have that inner compass that's giving us the direction to lead to our highest good, the better version for ourselves, flow and purpose, whatever it is that you want to call it. We all have that inner compass. We just have to listen, trust ourselves, right? And in that moment, what I was actually saying to the universe is, I don't trust that I can get myself out of these woods safely. So I'm going to take this compass and give it to someone else and say that because I believe that person will be able to get me to safety or to where it is that I need to be because they know better than me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So if you think about it, if we have this internal compass, right? This compass that's inside of us that's directing and guiding us, and we don't believe in ourselves or we don't trust ourselves, we're trusting the outside people to guide us. We're giving that compass away to society, to family, to friends, to other people, saying like, I don't believe in myself and I don't trust in myself. So I'm gonna let you do your thing and I'm gonna let you guide me and tell me how to act, what to eat, what to wear, what's right, what's wrong, what's normal, what's not normal. But in actuality, we're really meant to believe in ourselves and trust in ourselves that we can guide ourselves to where it is that we truly are meant to be. So I always wondered why. I always like with that memory and that thought of that, I'd be like, yeah, no, can't trust the compass. Nope, nope. I don't know how to get us out of here. We're going to be stuck. We're going to be lost. Somebody else knows how to get us out, right? And when I really think about it, I said, wow, that was actually really deep. And there has been times in my life where I've given that compass away, where this is the normal way to do it. This is what I should be doing. And I shouldn't be doing this based off of someone else's compass. or maybe seeing something on TV or seeing something online and now wanting to do this because somebody else is doing it. And that's the right way. That's the normal way. And that's not true. Nobody knows what's best for you better than you. And it's really time for us to start believing in ourselves and to start trusting in ourselves and start following our own inner compass and go left when we want to go left, go right when we want to go right, explore here, expand here. Let's try this, try that. Really just trusting and believing in ourselves again. So, what I wanted to do was just share a couple of ways that you can really start to believe in yourself again. And these are in no particular order. So, the first thing I would say is to make peace with where you're at right now. A lot of times we focus so much on the future and we just really forget that the only time, it's an illusion, that we really have is the present moment. And we don't really focus on right now or make peace that this is where I'm at right now. This is just temporary. And that the current circumstance that I am, it doesn't define me, but I'm going to make peace and understand like, this is where I'm at right now. This is what this is. Okay, so let's focus on this and then allow this to guide us, right? To guide us forward versus jumping straight into the future and just like bypassing, where we're at now because we got to get here, we got to get there, we got to get here versus making peace where you are right now and just stopping and tapping into the compass and looking at that compass and feeling that that compass says, this is where you are right now. Start here. Start here. The second thing that I would say is to allow yourself to accept a part of you, right? If you want to feel and you believe that there's pieces, we were all born whole, right? And just then life happens and now we feel like we're just all over the place and it's a bunch of pieces and stuff. So when you are speaking, say, a part of me feels like this. A part of me doesn't like this, right? Because what ends up happening is when we don't accept like ourselves, because maybe we feel like we're a mess, we're just messy, and you make that your identity, right? So just look at it as a part and say, a part of me feels a mess. Because in that way, you're not making it your identity, right? And you can say, well, a part of me is really great at figuring things out, right? Okay, we can work in parts. We can work in parts, whatever way it is to help trick like your mind, right? So if you're feeling sad or you're feeling down, instead of saying like, gosh, I'm so sad or I'm so depressed, just say a part of me feels depressed. A part of me feels sad. A part of me feels happy. Because have you ever just been like gonna feel happy, but at the same time you're like you also feel sad? Well, then just say a part of you, right? And not making that one particular thing like your identity, but allowing yourself to accept like a part of yourself. Like, okay, a part of me feels messy. Now I can work on that part instead of making it your whole identity, and then you don't move forward in anything because you just feel like this is what you are, right? So the third thing I would say is to give yourself grace and understanding and love because you deserve it, right? So do your best to not be so hard on yourself and just understanding that literally in that moment, you were doing what you felt was the best decision. Even if you look back, a lot of times we can look at our life and just be like, God, I was so stupid for this. I shouldn't have done this. I wish I didn't do that. And saying, man, I really was doing the best that I could at that time. But now I'm able to see it from a different lens. Okay. And now if this was to come up in my life again, I know how to handle it a lot different. Right. So give yourself some grace. You deserve it. Give yourself some love and just say, you know what, I did the best that I could. And that's okay. That is okay. So, number 4, allow yourself to reflect on your achievements, right? Are you someone who downplays like how you got to where it is that you are in life right now? Maybe you've overlooked the way that you overcame some of your challenges. And sometimes you just need a friend to like remind you. I know one of my friends, and he is not new to Seeing with Your Soul. Billy McMullen. He's been on 2 episodes. And every now and then, like if we would have a conversation, he would just be like, "Yo, T, you sold a fucking business. How many people can say that? How many people can say they sold a business?" And I just be downplaying that shit. Like, yeah, okay, no big deal. Huh, do, do, do. And he's like, "Yo, you sold a business." Like, and he reminds me of those achievements, then I get to allows me to go a little bit deeper and look at the achievements that I've had. Like, yo, you right. You right. I did do that. Why am I downplaying these things? These are huge for me, right? These are huge. And when you allow yourself to reflect on your achievements, you start to just really remember like who you are and how powerful you are. And you could really start to believe in yourself again. So you can believe in that inner compass when that inner compass says, launch this, start this business, apply for this position, walk away from this, right? When I sold the business, I remember, having, and I think I'm pretty sure I talked about this on another episode, if you've been listening for a while. But when I sold the business, and I was so bummed out that I didn't get a picture, but I was there, so I know what happened. And I'm sitting at the table, and my two brokers are to the left of me. They're working for me in structuring the sale of my home care agency. And then across from me was three men, three or maybe four. I know it was three for sure. It might have been the fourth one, might have been in there too. So at this point, there's 5 or 6 white men, all older than me except for one. Now, like he was younger than me. That was my homie, and I'm the only female there. And and black. I'm African American. Let's just call it for what it is. And I'm sitting at this table because these people across from me want to purchase my company that I built from scratch. And the two people to the left of me are the ones who are structuring the deal and making sure that shit is right. Like for me, that is a big deal. That is an achievement. Because here I am, teen mom, high school dropout, raised by her grandmother part of the time. Dad not in my life. Then when he is in my life, he died from HIV. Mom was on drugs. So my grandmother raised me for part of the time. And here I am sitting here talking to them because they want to buy my business. And they said that my company was the smallest deal, it was big to me, the smallest deal that they've ever done. And they normally don't do deals like this. But it was something about my business and how I've kept the clients, and it was structured, and how I didn't have turnover rates, that my caregivers were with me from the beginning. Some of the ladies were with me for almost 4 years. Some of them came before I even had the business. They worked for me when I worked at an agency. Some of them came from when I had my school. I didn't even have a home care agency. I had the school first. And they were like, it was something about what it was that I did, right? That they were like, we're going to buy this. And when I say small, it was small to them because they were, used to like millions in there. And I did that, right? But sometimes we overlook the achievements and the things that we've done in life, and we downplay them. Sometimes we overlook how we got over the challenges that we had in life. And sometimes we just need a good old fucking reminder of who the fuck we are, how dope we are, and how powerful we are. So we can know, yeah, you can trust yourself. Yeah, you can believe in yourself. You got this. Because your inner compass is popping. It knows what is, what is best, right? Number 5, I would say is to release the need to compare yourself to other people. You know what? Bottom line, we're all the same. We just have different challenges. That's it. So when you allow yourself to compare yourself to other people, you are taking so much away from you. Let them do them and you do you. Because again, we're all the same. We just have different challenges. So while there's an area that you are lacking in, that you believe that you're lacking in, and you see somebody crushing it, their struggle, their challenge may be something that is easy to you. It's second nature. It's natural, right? So let's stop. Let's stop comparing ourselves to other people. We got this. The sixth thing I would say is really, really just allowing yourself to trust yourself. This is what we're trying to do. Believing ourselves and trust ourselves, right? And just know you're not alone. The universe has your back. And if you believe in a higher power, then believe that higher power also created you. And that power is also within you. So just know you got it. You got this shit. For real, bro. You got it. I promise. Number 7, the last thing that I would say is, when you get into a place and you feel like you truly just don't know what to do, I want you to trust yourself to make the decision to simply surrender. Stop resisting and allow that flow to come in and watch what happens. Really watch what happens, right? So it's like, I don't know what to do. You know what to do. Let it go. Let it go. When they say let it go, that's the art of surrendering. I'm saying, you know what? I'm giving it to this higher power. I'm going to trust myself that I can make this decision to just release it so that way I can create the space for the solution to drop in and allow that to drop in, right? Because your inner compass is dope and it knows where it's going. And you just got to believe in yourself again and trust yourself, right? And no longer allow yourself to give that compass to someone else to guide you. No, because people are going to guide you from their point, their perspective, their trials, their struggles, their achievements. They're going to guide you from there. And this is not to say don't listen to anyone, because Spirit, God, universe is going to talk to us through other people, right? To help you to understand. But it's when we sit there and say like, hey, I don't trust myself to guide and lead my life, so I'm just going to listen to everything that this person says or that person says. And at that point, we are giving our power away to other people. But now is the time to bring it back. Is to bring it back and really start to nurture that inner compass that's within you. Until next time, guys. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Seeing with Your Soul. If something you heard resonated with you, feel free to rate, review, and share with others. If you are looking to go deeper, you can connect with Tisha Michelle on Instagram at Mindset Slayer or visit www.healingalignedglow.com.